Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Mad Capper, and this is another video on Raid Shadow Legends. And in perfect style or fashion, I guess, and timing, we have a spider tournament going on, and so I thought I'd jump onto my free-to-play account, and I would do the HP burn strategy, as I do have Venus and I do have an ability to counter. So I will show you kind of how that works, and it's not 100% on this account yet. I'm a few books shy on Martyr and a little bit HP shy on my weak affinity tank, but we'll go through that in a second. But first I want to let you know on something. Full disclosure, I accidentally bought one pack on this account. I did it a few weeks ago. It was the Conqueror pack. No, it wasn't the Conqueror pack. It was the one, it was a really good pack. It had one of the barbarian dudes smiling like a creep. And it had different shards and some gems and every little bit of everything. It was really good. It's the one that lasts 4 weeks, and it's the second month in a row I've seen us get that. And I thought it was on my main account. I went and I bought it, and then I realized I was in this account. That was 2 weeks ago. One purchase 2 weeks ago, and now they're giving me max pack offering. Now they're giving me third tier offering on the Conqueror pack. Plarium, come on. One purchase and you're giving me this? Where's the 20 shard pack? Not that I was going to buy anything more on here, but where's the 20 shard pack? You're jumping me right up to the $99.99 US pack. You're jumping me right up to the $15 US Conqueror pack. Come on. Now that I got that out of my system, let's jump right into the dungeon and let's talk about the Spider 20 comp. Now, I have a problem. My Martyr is not fully booked, and my Nizan is a little bit weak on the defense and HP, but it has had success, so hopefully we're going to get one here. Big thing here is you need your Venus or whatever your HP burners to have accuracy so they can land it. That should be plenty of accuracy, although you'd be surprised sometimes. And this is what we're going to be using. It's the HP burn. It's going to knock on a 4-turn cooldown, as I do have it booked. It's going to land 75% of the time, and it does incredible damage on high HP champions, because HP burn is a percentage-based burn that ignores defense. I believe. I feel like it does. I could be wrong. Either way, it does a set percentage damage. I'm pretty sure it ignores defense. It's because if it doesn't matter if they're buff, debuff, or anything, it's the same damage. So yeah, it ignores defense. She also has Blind with Infatuation, which is a decreased defense and weaken, which is going to help whittle the spider down in the non-burn times, especially when we have a cold heart in there. And then Martyr is up for the counterattack. She also does a provoke. She has suppression here, which provokes him to her, which means she can get hit for a little bit, which really works in that first round. She'll do the provoke. Nizana will share the damage with her ally protect and shield, and it'll basically mitigate that whole first round's damage of the spiderlings, which helps the survivability a little bit. The problem is here, her counterattack is a 4-turn. If it was down to a 3-turn cooldown, then I think we would be Gucci. As it is, we're probably at about a 60% win rate, 70% win rate. I've been streaky both ways, so I'm not too sure where we are. Nizana here, her kit is strictly about her AoE A1 and the fact that she has War Master. So she's in lifesteal gear. She has War Master, means every time she hits, she's going to proc heals. And every time she heals, she's going to land a War Master hitting that many opponents. And it heals her up every single time. Unfortunately, because of the 3-turn cooldown or 4-turn cooldown, she's not always counterattacking. So we could go with the strategy, and we do have the mastery for it, which is this, what is that called? Retribution. This one right here. It doesn't, of course. Why would it show it in there? Why would I be able to click Retribution, which if she loses 25% of her damage, she has a 50% chance to counterattack. The problem is you're RNG away from not winning on that front either. I always get worried about that. I use it a bit to get through some of the earlier spider levels on my main account, and it was very like hold your breath. So this way works fine. I just have to get that counterattack down to 3-turn, and she'll be fine. I also have some gear that I can upgrade, and probably find some more gear, do a little more dragon runs to get her going. Cold Heart also a little bit. She needs some gear. Her masteries aren't quite there. She has way too much crit rate right now, but I don't have better gear to replace it, because I currently have this beautiful 28% crit rate, and a nice little dual crit rate with the crit damage gloves. I'm trying to farm for a better crit damage amulet, and I would like to replace this, but that's 11% crit damage I don't have anywhere else. So their speed boots, I'm gonna get them up to full 16 plus 16 eventually, but right now she's slow. But I do use Apothecary in the dungeon, which allows him to heal her up. As you can see, he's got more than enough speed to keep up and heal. Unfortunately, he uses heals at an inopportune time, which kind of ruins the whole thing. So we actually want Coldheart to die after she uses her Heartseeker, and you'll see why. It's a little bit scary when she doesn't. But let's just jump right into it, and let's see what happens, right? What's the worst thing that could happen? Plarium. Alright, so speed boost. Then you're going to see decreased defense and buff there. That's fine. You're going to see her A2. You can see her do Ally Protect. And of course, because of the taunt from Martyr, most of the spiders are going to go on her. The damage is being shared, so it's not really a big deal. And then here comes the counter attacking, which is how this whole system works. There goes the turn meter reduction and the damage from Coldheart. Now, the problem here is, and this is there now, you can start to see it happen. Every time she gets hit with that counterattack, she just heals herself. Boom, she's healed full. Boom, she's healed full. So it's such an amazing way to do it. Also, Martyr, she's going to hit her War Master 60% of the time and do the same. So we're hoping to kill as many of these spiderlings before the heal comes. Ultimately, I would love some more turn meter reduction, but we work with what we have. There, Coldheart died. That's actually good, because now the heal won't be wasted. Hopefully he doesn't use the heal here, because he heals Coldheart if she doesn't die, and then she just dies anyway. So I think this is the better option. Hopefully that means that we're going to get a good run here. We'll see what happens. Now, again, if she had 3-turn cooldown on her counterattack would be up by now, and this wouldn't happen. See, it's a little too soon. I almost need to slow him down a bit so she can take a little bit more damage, because she's still going to die here. It doesn't matter. I mean, boom. That 240 resist, by the way, means fuck all. 240 resist. Look how many poisons were on her. I'm a little bit miffed about it, but I mean, there's not much I can do. But I think it's a little too late. Too late. Those burns are just hitting it up, and there you go. That's what happens. Is you just have to survive these burns, and as you get better gear and better masteries and better everything, it's only going to be quicker. But there you go, a 154, actually my best time, and boom, you have it. That is the HP burn strat in a nutshell. You're using your Venus or your Ultimate Gaelic, or your Tyrant, I think has one, or Ignatius. You're burning the absolute piss out of everything, and then you're just survive, right? Martyr to survive, Nizana to survive, Apothecary to survive, just to all keep it long enough so that the second round of burns can do their job. Also, if you had a miscreated monster, you would probably keep Nizana, get rid of Apothecary. You put miscreated monster in that position, he's going to do a shield. Nizana's never going to die, especially with the higher resist. Even though a ton of poison still land, she does mitigate probably half of them. And when you have that miscreated monster shield, plus just the fact that she can heal herself up if she ever gets through that turn where it's not up, it's perfectly legitimate. You might not even need Martyr if you have miscreated monster. You could probably keep Apothecary and lose Martyr. You'd have to play around with it. If you have MM, you're probably set. So there it is. That's the strat for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you don't hate me too much for having a Martyr and a Venus on a free-to-play account. But I didn't make these rolls. Plarium did. God bless him. It was actually my first Void and first Sacred that I got them on. Void from the normal campaign, and Sacred from the hard campaign, I think. Or maybe it was a 30-day login. But anyway, I got them. I don't feel shame. I don't feel bad. Alright. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with your friends. If you want to hear more from me as I do more videos on Raid Shadow Legends content, please hit subscribe and maybe ring that bell, hit notify if you want to hear the next time I make a video. Music courtesy of the amazing no copyright music No Copyright Sounds is a YouTube channel that you'll be a link in the description below, and they have some amazing copyright-free music for you to listen to. It's great for streamers, it's great for YouTube videos, and it's great for just listening to. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and most importantly, please keep your stick on the ice, and for the love of God, don't eat yellow snow. Peace.